What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about how I went from a 9-to-5 job to being a self-employed video editor. I started making content on YouTube in 2017. I was out of college. I had some money saved up, and a lot of my friends were playing video games on PC, and they were telling me like, "Yo, Amir, you gotta get into the PC gaming." Before that, I was playing on Xbox, and after I got into college, I stopped playing video games. I got rid of my gaming systems, literally got rid of them, because I realized I had a gaming addiction. Yes, it was bad. Like, it was bad. I'm talking like, I'm in high school, y'all. I'm getting in trouble. My mom's taking my game system away. Guys, I was cutting school. I don't even know if I should be saying this. Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I was cutting school on like cold, super cold, like winter days. I was pretending to go to school, not going, and I was going in her room and I was looking for my gaming system. Like, I was like itching. I'm like, I need the game. I will find it. I will play it right before I think she's coming home from work. I would unplug everything, put it back in a box, put it back in her room, and just like act like I just got home from school and I'm just like hanging out in my room. Crazy. Long story short, got rid of my games. Fast forward, I finished college. I'm having free time on my hands. I'm having savings. I had money saved up. I had a little over $1,000 saved up, and I said, look, I want to put $800-900 into a good gaming PC. I ended up paying a little bit over $1,000 or just $1,000 because certain parts had upgrades that would make my computer more future-proof. I still have that same computer to this day in 2024. That was over 7 years ago. Yeah, that was over 7 years ago. Whatchamacallit? Okay, so I have this PC, I'm gaming with my friends, right? And now I'm getting into YouTube. My friends watch YouTube, and you know, they get me on to like watching gaming content and things like that. Before that, I'm like, why would I watch somebody play a game? You know, like what's the point of that? And if you never heard of streaming, if you never watched streaming, you might see, you might resonate with that, right? If you're a TV show watcher, you might be like, why would I watch somebody play a game? Or why would I watch somebody react to a video, you know? But it grew on me, and I started seeing the appeal of the personalities of people, right? And the humor of like a real person versus like a TV character. So I get into watching content. I'm consuming a lot of content. I'm consuming. And at a point, I began like just imitating some of these content creators in my group chats. When I'm playing the game, I'm like doing the YouTuber, you know, hey guys, welcome back to this. Like, I'm doing stuff like that. And my friends start telling me like, yo, Amir, you kind of, yo, you could really do that. Like, yo, you sound just like the YouTubers. And I get this spark in my mind that, yo, I can do it. And so so that's what started my interest in YouTube, and that's what got me into creating channels and making content on it. This is not my first channel. A lot of you guys might know me from my handball channel, which I started a few years ago, and it wasn't until that started that I really started like really diving in. And even on this channel, you can go back 4 years back and you can see the progression of my videography and my video editing skills. I started with recording handball games, which is the sport that I play, handball. And then I got into vlogging myself at the park, right? And I taught myself how to use CapCut. And like, even to this day, I still use CapCut, and I can dang near do literally anything on CapCut. Like, you give me something to do on CapCut and I can make it happen. Mind you, CapCut is a free editing software. Excuse me. I had some spicy chicken wings earlier that I made. But yeah, CapCut has a pro version, a paid version with more features, but like, it's a super user-friendly software, and I literally spent like so much time just YouTubing and trial and error, you know, making videos, seeing videos and going like, huh, I could recreate that, or I want to recreate that. How do I do that? So I'm YouTubing, you know, how to do XYZ in CapCut. And I've done that just so many times for so many different things that like I'm a master at CapCut. Like maybe I'll do a CapCut tutorial in the future for you guys. But so yeah, so I self-taught myself CapCut, and I began getting feedback from people, right? So that's the powerful thing about YouTube, is that not only can you create content and you can share messages and you can watch content, right? But when you share stuff, you're able to get feedback right away. Literally right away. Like as soon as this video goes up, I'm going to be able to get comments from you guys, and I can see your guys' comments right away on what I literally just recorded, right? And so for the last few years, I've been posting, I've been getting feedback, and I've just been, you know, that's been allowing me to get better and better, right? Because people are going to tell you what you're doing wrong. They're going to tell you what you're doing right as well. So, again, that's one of the powerful things about YouTube. You know, you're able to get others' feedback. You're no longer in this bubble, right? Somebody could edit all they want, learn, you know, Google, YouTube, you go to school, right? A lot of people go to school for editing or anything really, but until you take those skills into the field and you can get real life critique, right? And have like some real, you know, have some real world application, it's not going to be the same thing, right? So that's going to help you grow a lot. So that's why I tell anyone thinking about YouTube, just start recording, start throwing stuff at the wall, start putting stuff up on the channel. And that way you can start getting feedback. You can start getting better faster, right? You don't want to be in this bubble, not getting better or just getting better very slowly. Like start making content, start getting better faster. You know what I mean? There's no point in, you know, oh, I gotta get this, or oh, I gotta get that right. Oh, and then mind you, those things be the things that nobody even cares about when you post. Nobody like nobody's noticing none of that stuff, right? I'm gonna give you an example, right? Somebody who is self-conscious about their hair, they might say, oh my gosh, I can't go onto YouTube with this. Where is it? I can't go onto YouTube with this piece hanging right here. No, I need it. I guarantee you 99% of you guys were not looking at this piece of hair until I started pulling it down. Okay? But like, and I'll even leave. No, I'm not gonna leave it. I'll push it back up. But you see what I'm saying, right? None of you even saw that until I pulled it down, right? So it's just little things like that that only you notice. I noticed it, but I said, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with the video. You know, the hair is the hair. The hair is gonna do what the hair does. You know, I mean, I got curly hair. So, all right, back to the story. So I teach myself CapCut, and throughout the years, I am working on different YouTube channels, and I'm just working on my craft, and I'm enjoying it. I'm honestly having fun making a variety of different content, from sports commentary to vlogs to, you know, you name it, all types of stuff. Video game content, I've done music, all different stuff. Yes, all different stuff. And so, long story short, how I went from a 9-to-5 job to being a self-employed video editor, I started creating clips for a live streamer / YouTuber who I like to watch. And so basically what live streamers do, they live stream and then they take segments from the live stream and they post it on YouTube as a video, right? So I have been doing that on my personal channels with, which again, so a lot of you probably know me from Project Handball. I have been live streaming content and then taking those live streams and making them videos, right? So some of my mind told me, let me do that for one of my favorite YouTubers and see what the YouTube algorithm does with it. Long story short, those videos start going super viral. The content creator finds my page, guys, in like this, it's like 1 in a million chance. Finds my page, he reaches out to me, and he goes, you know, hey, I like what you're doing, and I want you to come do what you're doing now on this, you know, this random page, and I want you to do it on my official page. Do it on, you know, same thing. Take clips from my live streams, post them to, you know, edit them, segment them, fine tune them, right? And then put them on my actual page, and I'll pay you for that. And that's how I got one of my first video editing clients. I'm still doing that to this day. My second video editing client I got was through a close friend who has a family business, and we have been friends for a long time. We've been playing sports together for years. I built a huge following on one of my social medias, Project Campbell. You guys could go check it out. And I had just been, you know, working on content again for years and years and years. Either I reached out to him or he reached out to me, and we said it would be a good idea if I did social media for his family business. And so that was actually my first client. And I started working with a YouTuber maybe a week or so after that, y'all. And I say all this, guys, to say that your life can change in big ways when you least expect it. Guys, I had just left a miserable 9-to-5 job with some of the worst abusive management I have ever worked under, some of the most gossipy, two-faced, backbiting, toxic coworkers that I have ever had to deal with, y'all. Guys, I was getting paid training at this 9-to-5 job, and the instructors were actively stalling the teaching. They were actively stalling their teaching so that they wouldn't get a next group of students so fast. And it was like this whole like just chaotic hierarchy with like managers being non-union, supervisors being union, new hires not being union, the workers already working being union. And it's just like this whole like chaotic like infrastructure where, you know, he's supposed to listen to him, but he doesn't have to listen to him up here. And it was just so uncomfortable. It was so awkward, y'all. And it just was not for me. And I made the gamble, if you could say gamble, and I really just bet on myself to make something shake and make it work. And I trusted in God, and I believed that I could make it work. And I would never recommend somebody to leave something stable and kind of get into something that may or may not work out, right? Before things are like actually like sealed the deal, right? Like I did. But I don't believe in luck. I think God has a plan for everybody, and that's just how it happened to work out for me, you know? So that, long story short, is how I went from a 9-to-5 job to being a self-employed video editor with not one, but 2 clients right now. And the sky's the limit, you know? The sky's the limit. I've been doing it for a couple months, and I'm already having dreams of like, you know, having more clients, just building my skills. Like I'm learning so much in this like few months of like working with new people and making new types of content. And it's honestly, it's exciting, and it's something that I enjoy doing. And it's something I've wanted for a long time, right? And I think, I don't think work has to be this dreadful, painful thing. You know, nowhere in the rule book does it say that work can't be something that you're happy to wake up and go to, right? And the proof is in the pudding for people who, you know, there's people out there who love their jobs, right? In all different levels of work. From the regular, worker, 9 to 5 worker, to the supervisor, to the manager, to the creator of the company. In all these different roles, you have people who enjoy what they do, and yeah, that's basically it. So why not us? Why can't we enjoy what we do? I just got to a point where it's like, I just want to be a provider, man. I just want to be a provider. And I want to be the best at what I do. I'm tired of being just kind of like the average, kind of person, really. Not, and I don't know what exactly an average person is, but I just want it better for myself, right? When I look in the mirror, I just want to be better than I was yesterday. Every day I look in the mirror and I ask myself, are you doing better than you were yesterday? Are you doing better than you were doing last week? Am I doing better than the version of myself last year? Who's Amir last year, and how is Amir this year? Well, I really haven't done that yet. It's only been a month, but even then, how much, man, a lot can change in a month. Look, before I go, I just want to tell you guys, anything is possible, okay? Whatever dreams you guys have, whatever aspirations, visions, and even if only you can see it and no one else can see it, believe in yourself and pray and meditate and manifest, however you want to call it. Before I made this shift, I was putting myself on the frequency of working for myself, and I was meditating on it. I was studying what it's like to work for yourself, what it's like to, I was studying video editing, you know what I mean? Even when I was working my 9 to 5 jobs, on every break, I was working on videos. Anytime I had a break, I was in that break room and I was on my laptop editing. So literally every single day, without fail, every single day. So, it just takes dedication and it takes sacrifice. You're gonna have to say no to certain things to say yes to others. And it's gonna pay off in the end, guys. Trust me. It paid off for me, it could pay off for you too. All right, I'm out. Peace.